What about the four horses of the apocalypse? How many of you have heard of the four horses of the apocalypse? How many of you could stand up here and tell us what they mean? They have an amazing message. I'm going to read you this because I want you to get the sense of the book of Revelation before we even start. I'm going to read you a few verses from these very famous Revelation chapter 6, the four horses, starting in verse 1. Now I watched when the Lamb opened one of the seven seals, and I heard one of the four living creatures say with a voice like thunder, "Come," or some translate it, "Go." And I looked, and behold, a white horse, and his rider had a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he came out conquering and to conquer. Hundreds of people teach this is Jesus. He's on a white horse. He's conquering. No. This is the Antichrist. Jesus always has a sword. The Antichrist has a bow. It's a silent, deceptive weapon. When he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature say, "Come," or "Go." And out came another horse, bright red. Its rider was permitted to take peace off of the earth. It is going to be warfare like has never been in history. These have not happened yet. And they're profoundly important. He could take peace from the earth so that people would kill one another, and he was given a great sword. And again, the book is written symbolically, and that's why people go, nobody can understand this. Horses and swords and colors. When he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Go," I believe is a better translation. And I looked, and behold, a black horse, and its rider had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard what seemed to be a voice in the middle of the four living creatures saying, "A quart of wheat for a denarius." Here's what it's saying. There's such famine, it takes a whole day's wage to buy a little quart of wheat kernels that's going to make a little tiny bit of bread. This is talking about famine is following that warfare on earth. And 3 quarts of barley for a denarius. A denarius was a day's wage. And don't even touch the oil and wine. There's none of that left. When he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature say, "Go." And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and its rider's name was Death, and Hades followed him. And they were given authority over 1/4 of the earth's population are going to be killed. That would be 2 billion people today. Just in the warfare, the famine, to kill with sword and with famine and with pestilence and by the wild beasts of the earth.